Ransomware is malware that has been created by cyber criminals for the sole purpose of making a profit. Number one, they hack in, which is new for ransomware. Most people think it comes from just phishing. No, the most sophisticated pieces of ransomware, there is actually a hacking attack. And the purpose of that is so they can delete backups or delete the capability for you to have access to your backups. What does that do? That increases the likelihood that a hacker will get paid by that ransomware malware. They use this malware to encrypt the file systems of the victim's machines, and that allows them to hold them hostage until payment is made via Bitcoin. Cybercriminals use Bitcoin because it allows them to create the perfect crime. Their goal is to not get caught. So leveraging Bitcoin allows them to have a payment method that is virtually untraceable. The most common vector of attack is phishing. Everyone's aware that phishing is how most of these attacks occur. What most people are not aware of, that the more sophisticated attacks that we're seeing, they come from traditional hacking methods, where perimeter networks are not secured and hackers hack in via a vulnerability on the perimeter network and then strategically plant the ransomware on critical systems internally. Or simply, hackers are exploiting known vulnerabilities. So if you have known vulnerabilities on your perimeter network, they hack in, they get full access to the internal network, and then from there, they're able to go through and encrypt on a time basis. Once they've locked out your backups and done many different things to secure the network, then they just encrypt your whole network. There are a few best practices to prevent ransomware infections, but at the end of the day, we all realize that it's gonna happen because we have users. Users are gonna click on links. If we send out 1,000 phishing emails, we need one person to click and that's it. So with that challenge in place, what if we had a way to actually prevent that malware from executing? Cylance uses a unique approach to solving the ransomware challenge. We combine services and product. That preventative service allows us to go in and ensure that they have the proper tools, they have the proper security techniques and best practices in place, and then after that, build preventive mechanisms leveraging product and just best practices in security to prevent it from ever happening again on their endpoints. When it comes to sophisticated ransomware attacks, most companies that do incident response do not even respond to them because they have no capabilities to do so. Where Cylance Consulting, we respond to every attack. We're the only company that has the capability to prevent the attack from happening again and immediately contain it faster than any other company out there, period. If you're in the middle of an incident right now from ransomware cyber criminals, the number one key is to get them evicted off of your network, because if you pay that ransomware, the expectation is that you will pay again. And they always create backdoors. Those backdoors can be leveraged to encrypt more systems on your endpoints and actually make more money off of you in the future. One thing we know for sure, hackers will come back. And if you don't have a method for containing the incidents, if you don't have a way to prevent that ransomware from coming back and being planted and re-encrypting your endpoints, then you will be attacked again and there's nothing you can do about it. Cylance Consulting has responded to hundreds of incident response engagements that have involved ransomware over the last 3 years. We've seen over 150 different variants of SAMSAM just this year alone. Leveraging our expertise, whether it be our preventative mechanisms that we use to prevent future attacks or contain current attacks immediately using our machine learning and artificial intelligence, has made us really the leader in this space. To find out more about how Cylance Consulting can prevent ransomware attacks, contact a Cylance expert today.